asked to be seated in their respective places. Graduates who are entering the hall are asked to come to their department place. Please remember, you should wear your convocation robe throughout the program. Silence and decorum should be maintained throughout the program. Few reminders. While collecting certificates, graduates are requested not to shake hands with the chief guest unless the chief guest extends to shake hands first. After collecting your certificate, graduates are required to take their seats. They should not mingle with the audience, to be parents or well-wishers, etc. In case there is a mix-up of certificates, please sort it out in the COE office after the program and not on the stage or during the program. If in case the names or the certificates are mixed up, please wait and collect it from the COE office. Don't come onto the stage. Graduates who are wearing robes are asked to come and sit in the allotted places for your department. Please switch off your mobile phone during the entire program. Selfies are strictly prohibited. Only the official photographer is authorized to take photographs during the program. From the official photographer on payment of prescribed charges. Each graduate may bring up to 2 guests. Graduates and graduates can leave only after the end of the graduation day program, not during the program or after collecting the certificate. Thank you.
Lighting, lighting, stand up.
Really, art makes you like that. Now, shake a son and get it.
Camera make a photo. Camera make photo.
Yeah, the camera make photo.
Sing. Put. Sing.
Actually, if I was a panel member, we had it in the hotel arranging.
உள்ளே போட்டு நான் சொல்லும்போது இல்லையா சரி ஓகேவா உள்ளே போயிடுங்க நான் சொல்லும்போது அதில் வெளியே பார்த்தீங்க சரி
Chief guest has arrived. Please maintain silence and decorum throughout the program. All persons in the graduation hall are required to remain standing for the onward academic procession. Please remain standing till the dignitaries leave the hall.
அதே மாதிரி மாநிலம் மட்டும் வாங்கிடும் லீவ் 2 ரூபா போடக்கூடாது. ஆமாம், அது எப்படி ஒரு வருஷத்துக்கு கையில் ஒரு ரூபா இருந்ததுன்னா டிசம்பருக்குள்ள ஒரு ரூபா வந்துடும். 12ஆம் மாதம் 14ஆம் மாதம் இருந்துச்சுன்னா 2 ரூபா கொடுத்து லீவ் போடுவேன். 1 ரூபா மட்டும் லீவ் போட்டு எடுத்துக்கலான்னு பார்க்குறோம். நம்மக்கிட்ட எல்லாமே இருக்குது. வீட்டில் சொல்கிறோம், அதுக்கப்புறம் கூட வாங்கிக்கலாம். எல்லா லட்சம் வச்சுருக்கேன். 85 மட்டும் 85 50 மட்டும் வாங்கிக்கலாம். 75 வந்துடலாம். வெயிட் அடாப்டர் வாங்கணும். கண்டிப்பாக எல்லாமே வச்சுருக்கேன். அடாப்டர் நான் வந்து 7 ரூபா இருக்கா? 7 இங்கேயே நானா சொன்னேன். நான் போன வாரம் ஒரு வாங்கி கொடுத்தேன். அப்படியா? என்ன பரந்தானா அவங்களுக்கு விட்டாவே ஒரு லட்சம் அவங்க போயிட்டாரு. அதுதான் கம்மியாக நான் வேணும் 7 வாங்கிட்டேன். ஃப்ரைடே விட அட்வான்ஸ் அப்போ மார்க் ஃபோரை விட அட்வான்ஸ் ஆகும் போல. R6 ஈஸி வச்சுக்கிட்டு எல்லாத்தையும் ஆச்சு கொண்டு போகிறேன். இதுவும் அப்படி தான் இருக்கும். எந்த தானே கலந்துல அப்படி தான் இருக்கும். பட்டு இது பார்த்து தான் இருக்கும். அதே மாதிரி ஆறு பிக்சர் இன்னும் நல்லாயிருக்கும். ஆமாம், மெகா பிக்சரில் கொஞ்சம் அதிகமாக இருக்கும். ஆர்லேயே எடுத்தேண்ணா நல்லா பழகிடுச்சுக்கான கேமரா கையில் இருந்தது. அதான் ஆர்ல நம்ம R6 ஒரே இது தானே. ஈவெண்ட் எதுவுமே இல்லை. டிசம்பர் மாதத்துக்கு டைம் வச்சுருக்கேண்ணா. கேஷும் ரெடியாக தான் இருக்குது. அவுட்டில் போகிறாண்ணா கேஷ் எது இதுதான் இல்லையா? நீ ஆறு வாங்கோட பரவாயில்ல. செகண்ட் கொஞ்ச நாள் யூஸ் பண்ண செகண்ட் இல்லை. ஆறு நல்லா தானே இருக்குது. ஆறு நல்லா தானே இருக்குது. 6 எடுத்தாலும் நல்லா இருக்கும். கொடுக்குற காசு வந்து போதும். அதுதான் இப்போ நான் கொடுக்குற காசு போதும். அதுதான் போனால் நிறையா கட்டிட்டு போட்டியா ஆறு பண்ணுறது R6 பண்ணுறது நான் தான் போகிறேன். R6 கம்பல்சரி நான் தான் பண்ணுறேன். இப்போ இதெல்லாம் பண்ணாச்சு யாரையும் எனக்கு கிடைக்கல. காசு ஜாஸ்தி இது மட்டும் ஆறுலையும் யார் வாங்கிக்கலாம். லென்ஸு மட்டும் நல்ல குவாலிட்டி லென்ஸு 1 வருஷம் லென்ஸ் அது மட்டும் வாங்கிக்கலாம். அது லென்ஸ் வாங்குறாங்க. வெளியூர் அலாட் லென்ஸ் ஆகும். நம்ம கிட்ட லென்ஸ் அலாட் பண்ணிக்கலாம். 2 லென்ஸ் இல்லை கிட்லென்ஸ் அது அவங்க 6 கொடுக்குற கிட்லென்ஸ் வாங்கிடுறாங்க. ஆனால் F4 லென்ஸாக வாங்கணும். F4 லென்ஸ் வேணா அவன் கொடுப்பான். என்ன லென்ஸ் கொடுக்குறான்? PF லென்ஸ் கொடுக்குறான். நம்ம 5Dயில் போட்டு யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். அதுவா 5D அந்த லென்ஸ் தர மாட்டான். இப்போ இதுக்குன்னு ஒரு வர லென்ஸ் அமைச்சிருக்கிற ஒரு லென்ஸ் அது வந்து நம்ம 40 ரூபா எவ்வளோ 40 ரூபா 40
Registration is closed for the day.
Yes, of course.
There are few seats vacant in the last row. Guests can occupy the last row. There are few seats available in the last row. Please switch off your mobile phone during the entire program. Selfies are not allowed. Please do not clap or cheer while other graduates are receiving the certificate. Please remember this.
Good evening, everyone. Let us all raise for the Tamil Thai Varthu. நீராரும் கடலொடுத்த நிலமடந்தை கெழிலொழுகும் சீராரும் வதனமென திகழ் பரத கண்டமிது தெக்கனமும் அதில் சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழமை திறம் வியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
The graduation day of the college has been called to distribute degrees, diplomas in various subjects of the college upon candidates who in the examination recently held for the purpose have been certified to be worthy of the same. I invite the principal of the college to deliver the welcome address and present a report of the activities of the college.
Distinguished Chief Guest, Professor Dr. S. Gauri, Honorable Vice Chancellor, University of Madras, Mr. K. A. Matthew, Chairman of MSSW, Mr. Muthukumar Tanu, Secretary, Mr. John Sakaria, Treasurer, Dr. Shakila Bashir, Controller of Examinations, Dean, Heads of Departments, Faculty members, Admin staff, guests, parents, and dear graduates. It's a privilege to welcome all of you for the 66th graduation day of Madras School of Social Work. Today's event assumes great significance as this year we are celebrating Platinum Jubilee of MSSW after having completed 70 glorious years of existence. On this momentous occasion, it is indeed a pleasant task to welcome and introduce our esteemed chief guest for the graduation day, Professor Dr. S. Gauri, Honorable Vice Chancellor of the second oldest university in the country, the 163-year-old University of Madras. Hailing from a village in Sivagangai district of Tamil Nadu, Professor Dr. Gauri is a first-generation graduate who studied in Tamil medium at the primary and secondary levels of schooling. Switching over to English medium at PUC, Dr. Gauri meticulously worked his way to join the Tyagarajar College of Engineering, Madurai for an undergraduate degree in mechanical engineering, and after some work experience, went on to pursue MTech in production engineering at IIT Madras, in which he obtained first rank. He also received his PhD in precision machining of plasma sprayed ceramic coatings at IIT Madras. Dr. Gauri embarked on his illustrious academic journey at Karnataka Regional Engineering College as an assistant professor, from where he took sabbatical leave to serve as a visiting research fellow at the Singapore Institute of Manufacturing Technology in Nanyang Technological University. He earned a postdoctoral fellowship from the School of Mechanical and Production Engineering at the same university in Singapore. He also conducted research work in Wolfson Institute of Surface Engineering in University of Birmingham, UK. From the year 2000, Dr. Gauri served as a professor in the Manufacturing Engineering Department of the College of Engineering, Anna University, Chennai. He is a founder head of the department, and his dynamic leadership had a defining impact on the department, which scaled new heights under his vision and established advanced manufacturing engineering laboratory with advanced machine tools. He brought overseas sponsored projects through FIST by DST to the department. He was entrusted with the responsibility of serving as a registrar of Anna University. Meticulous and industrious, he was assigned many academic and administrative responsibilities by the government. In a remarkable tenure as the Director of Educational Multimedia Research Center at Anna University, Dr. Gowri produced 7 massive open online courses and 1,547 DTH ETV modules on various science and engineering subjects for MHRD and UGC. As a passion, Dr. Gowri has produced short films on psychology and video documentaries. Some of his short films and video documentaries were awarded by the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Government of India. He was also the station manager and director of Anna Community Radio, known as Anna FM 90.4, the first community radio of the country. Dr. Gowri's 5 books on mechanical engineering and drawing graphics and 94 research papers are a testimony to his research experience. He has guided 14 PhD students and many PG, UG students in mechanical and manufacturing engineering. He has participated and presented research papers in international conferences and has also delivered keynote speeches in conferences held in India, Singapore, Malaysia, Australia, Brunei, Germany, UK, Paris, and Netherlands. He has successfully completed sponsored research projects funded by DST, UGC, AICTE, MHRD, National Science and Technology Board of Singapore, and National Science Foundation of USA. Apart from other high-level committees, he has served as an expert member in the National Research Council Forum for New Education Policy by UGC. He is at present heading the University of Madras as its Vice Chancellor. With his proficient leadership skills, Professor Gowri has steered the university into the prestigious QS World University Rankings and introduced new elective and diploma courses and instituted supernumerary free seats for transgender students. Dedicated to the cause of serving the society through education, Professor Gowri aspires to take the University of Madras beyond the horizons of excellence. Above all, Dr. Gowri is a compassionate human being and volunteers in Adayar Cancer Hospital and Banyan, a home for mentally challenged orphans in Chennai. It is indeed a great privilege for MSSW to host such a multi-talented and multifaceted personality, and an honor for the young graduates to receive the degrees from a visionary leader. I record my sincere appreciation and thanks to our esteemed chief guest for gracing this occasion. I'm delighted to welcome the chairman, Mr. K. Matthew, the secretary, Mr. Muthukumar Tanu, and the treasurer, Mr. John Sakaraya, and appreciate them for their tireless efforts to sustain and develop our great institution. I welcome the dean, heads of departments, faculty members, admin officer and admin staff of MSSW who have nurtured, mentored and supported the graduates and ensured that they graduate with flying colors. I welcome dear parents who have assembled here with great joy to witness their wards receive their degrees. And finally, I heartily welcome our own dear students who are graduating today and becoming the alumni of MSSW. On this happy occasion, I am glad to present a few highlights of the activities of the college in the last academic year. I am delighted to report that we secured A+ grade with a score of 3.40 in the 4th cycle of NAC accreditation, which is one step above our grade in the last cycle. We were also ranked 38th among all colleges in India by NIRF and 4th best college for social work education by India Today for the year 2022. Some of the highlights of the past academic year. We had the full complement of 843 students, of whom 71% were women students in the 10 programs affiliated to University of Madras. We received 3,881 applications for the 395 seats at a ratio of 1:10. We have admitted students from 18 states of our nation, which has truly enhanced the diversity in the campus. With the approval of University of Madras, we have started a new PG program, Master of Social Work, Disability and Empowerment, fulfilling the long-felt need for having a course focusing on persons with disability. Last year, 9 national conferences were conducted on a variety of themes. And apart from these, 14 certificate courses were offered, 21 workshops and 53 webinars have been conducted for the benefit of students. Over 219 guest speakers and resource persons have participated in these events. As a college dedicated to social work, we are closely engaged with issues related to society not only in terms of academics, but also policy and practice. Last year, we were part of government policy framing process in the areas of women, homeless, relocation, and senior citizens. The year was a landmark in our extension activities. We have launched a community college at Karlapakam village to train women in tailoring with NSDC certification. A unique food kiosk has been set up in our campus for providing livelihood to a transgendered person. We have set up an outlet that sells eco-friendly products, providing livelihood support for 2 women with disability. We conducted a special job fair for youth with disability in which over 40 were provided job offers. Apart from this, 70 youth have gained employment through the Youth Resource Center. Our students have been active in curricular and co-curricular activities throughout the year. Over 244 students have participated in seminars outside college, and 140 students have participated in competitions. Along with their academic responsibilities, our faculty members were active in research, training, and consultancies for the government and other sectors. Our faculty trained over 2,700 employees of the Madras High Court on gender sensitization. We provided training on green enterprises to 10 youth with intellectual disabilities. One of our faculty was involved in developing a training module on public relations for police personnel in partnership with Anna Institute of Management. We provided need-based skill training to women and entrepreneurs in 18 districts of Tamil Nadu. Our consultancy division took up CSR impact assessment of National Thermal Power Corporation and Kudangulam Nuclear Power Corporation projects. Our placement record last year was spectacular, with over 102 students placed with an average CTC of 5.7 lakhs per annum. Over 62 organizations have visited us for placements. We also provided scholarships worth 23 lakh rupees to deserving students, covering about 10% of our student community. Acknowledgements. The achievements of the college are made possible only by the combined efforts of a number of stakeholders. The first among them is, of course, our graduates, who keep the flag of MSSW flying high. I congratulate all of you and wish you a bright future. The faculty members who taught and mentored the graduates deserve much appreciation. I acknowledge the sincere efforts of all the heads of the departments and the faculty members under whose guidance the graduates completed their studies. My appreciation goes to Dr. Subhashini, Dean, Mr. Seshagiri Evo, and all the administrative staff for their constant support. I place on record my appreciation to the Controller of Examinations, Dr. Shakila Bashir, Ms. Sivaranjani, the Additional Controller of Examinations, Mr. Suresh Babu, Administrative Assistant, and staff of the Office of the COE, whose untiring efforts ensured that you are getting your degrees today. My heartfelt thanks to the Board of Management of MSSW, particularly to the Chairman, Mr. K. Matthew, the Secretary, Mr. Muthukumar Thanu, the Treasurer, Mr. John Sakaria, and all board members for their involvement and unstinted support. I record our gratitude to the Honorable Vice Chancellor of University of Madras, Professor Dr. S. Gauri, Registrar Professor S. Elumalai, and Controller of Examinations, Dr. K. Pandian, for providing the required academic support and processing the degrees in a timely manner. I thank the UGC, Directorate of Collegiate Education, RJDC, and Department of Higher Education of the Government of Tamil Nadu for supporting us in various ways. We dedicate the achievements of the college and the success of our students to the memory of our great founder, Mrs. Mary Klabwala Jadhav, and thank the Almighty for His gracious blessings throughout the year. Thank you. Check. May I now invite our Honorary Secretary, Mr. Muthukumar Thanu, to hand over a memento to our Chief Guest, Honorable Vice Chancellor of University of Madras. May I now invite the Chief Guest, Professor S. Gauri, Vice Chancellor, University of Madras, to address the candidates.
Good afternoon. All glory to Almighty. The chairman of this Madras School of Social Work, K. Matthew, the secretary, Muthukumar Thanu, and my friend principal, Dr. Raja Samuel, the treasurer Zakaria, and the control examination, the professors and faculty members, guests, press and media, and young graduates. It is one of the finest moments in your life. All your dreams are expected to come true. At the end of the function, the young graduates will become graduates or postgraduates, for which you have put your efforts, you had dreams, and your parents and relatives, brothers, sisters had much hope. And today is the fulfilling day. At the same time, this is a Thanksgiving Day on which you should be thankful to your parents, your well-wishers, and your teachers who taught you, who molded you on this special occasion. And it's a matter of coincidence. Today is the birthday of the Honorable Prime Minister of our country, also the revolutionary social reformer, Thandai Periyar. So it's on this special day you are getting your degrees. It is more relevant to the theme of the school, social work, because Thandai Periyar put his best efforts and fought for the social reforms and social justice. Social justice, and that's why I always look at the deprived of the society from my earliest childhood. As I was introduced, I came from a village. I don't know how many of you know the village, Maravamangalam. There was the place for freedom fighters, soldiers. They got trained. The weapons and these different type of swords were designed and fabricated. Of course, there were no guns and tankers at the time. And the whole village was belonging to our ancestors. And we didn't want to go to college, not even like to speak in English, because the English was belonging to the Britishers who invaded the country, who totally demolished the culture and the holiness of the society. That is how our ancestors felt, because they were the freedom fighters. And you may be surprised that my name is Gauri. Some of the girls may be in the same name, I don't know. But my full name is Gauri Vallabha Raja Durachingam. I was supposed to be called as Durachingam. They might have called at least Durai or Singam, because Singam 1, 2, 3 has come. But the village, they was called as a Gauri because our ancestors were the freedom fighters. And many of you may know the first Indian freedom fighter may think Jhansi Rani. Your history reads like that. But it is a wrong notion. About 72 years well before Jhansi Rani. Thank you very much. I got relieved. 72 years well before Jhansi Rani, the first Indian woman who fought for freedom, is Rani Velu Nachiyar. It's a Tamil woman. Rani Velu Nachiyar, who hails from Ramanathapuram and married to the local Zamin king Gauri Vallabha Muthu Vadaganadhar. And in that family, Gauri Vallabha Raja Duraching like their names. So Gauri is the name of the goddess, Gauri Vallabha Raja Rajeshwari. Before they go for the war, they used to pray and go. So like that, my name was given as a Durachingam, but with the title as a Gauri Vallabham, so I was called as Gauri. So what I'm saying is, we were against learning English, totally. So until my 5th standard, I knew only A, B, C, D and 1, 2, 3 up to 10, beyond which the small school belonging to us never taught. The English teacher used to come from a nearby small town, Paramakudi. If he does not come because the bus was not there, or please switch off the light, I don't like. It is very inconvenient for me, please. Because after putting the gown, I feel sweating, that's another thing. Robe after robe becomes inconvenient, that's all. So if the English teacher does not come on that day, we'll be very happy. We need not to go for the English class like that. But later it was my grandmother who stressed that at least you should go to learn English, because English one day will be very important life. In our family we had everything, our ancestors had everything. நம்ம தாத்தன் பாட்டன் முப்பாட்டன் எல்லாமே இருந்துச்சியா. ஆனால் அவன் காலேஜில் யாரும் படிக்கலை, நீயாவது படித்து கோட்டு சுட்டு போட்டு பெரிய ஆளை வரணும். I said, why? We have everything. The village எல்லாமே இருக்கே ஊரில் நமக்கு. Then she said, இந்த சாதி சனம் காசு பணம் எவ்வளோ நாளைக்கு இருக்கும்? What we have, all these things will not be available, will not come with us. So it made us a lot of things. I went for that with a lot of efforts. And today I'm here as a 45th Vice Chancellor of University of Madras. What I want to say is, the life is full of struggles, because you may not be able to achieve what you want immediately, or you may not be happy about the things what are happening to you. But one thing you should remember, the world is not created for you alone. It was created for many people, many other people. There are conflicts, there are misunderstandings, everything is there, and one way that makes the life interesting. So we have to go along with that and come up, and that is the real essence of community and society. Because the community, we expect that everyone have a coherent thoughts, unified deeds, which never happens. Because the community itself, there are a lot of difference, then how can you expect from a society? Please note, I am not a social professor like Professor Samuel or like you. I am basically a mechanical engineering person from Tyagaraja College in IIT Madras. If you ask me to talk about engineering, I can talk for the whole day. Anyway, this is what I have inferred, what I have inferred. So, when there are a lot of conflicts, everything, it makes interesting. And that's how people like you has a lot of responsibility to mold the society, to contribute to the society. We engineers, doctors, or auditors, we have a profession, specified profession. But for the whole society, for the best function, optimal utilization of the societal functions, to make all these auditors, engineers, doctors, other type of people to work together, a social reformer is required, like Tandai Periyar or other great leaders, and in their path, now we have to follow, we have to achieve a lot. That is I understand, that's a concept of the social work. The society was there. Even the earlier part, there was a society. As far as our Tamil literature is there, Kurinji, Palai, Mullai, Marudam, Neidal. I think Tamil okay. Because some of you may be from other state, may not know. There were 4 types of lands: Kurinji, Mullai, Marudam, Neidal. And when the nature, the climate changed, the period during which the rain has to come, the rain stopped. Like the lot of climate changes were there unexpectedly, then the dryness came. That's called Palai, desert. Like that, from the 4 lands, the 5th land came. So in all the 5 lands, people were there and they were working according to the resources available in the land. And they were very happy or unhappy. They were united or like that, but it was there. So society was there. And the community and today what we talk about the community or the class, purely based on the profession what they did in each field, based on the profession, is it agriculture or the fisheries or other type of hunting, like that, different type of a profession, job, the communities were there. And once the nature of the job was changed, now everyone does the job. In the very beginning, a surgeon is supposed to do, the first and the primus surgeon is a barber. But today, there are many people of different communities are surgeons because the cut and the blood and the stitch should be done only by the particular people. So like that, there was a classification, but today, any job can be done by any people. But still, we follow the communal system. And when you come to the community, again, we know, I don't want to specify much. There's a forward, backward, most backward, and listed, scheduled, and scheduled tribe, like that. There are different type of communities. And government is putting a lot of efforts to uplift like this. But as a social work students, you should know, in each community, there are at least 3 type of classes in each community. That is A class, B class, and C class. The A class is the topmost. They got all the privileges in the terms of economy, in terms of position, in terms of money, in terms of power, in terms of assets. They are the top people. They are in each community, from the forward to the scheduled tribes. Similarly, C class also there, most deprived, the daily wage, only meet the 3 square meals on a day. Like that, their livings are like that. And in between, there is a B class. So the A class in a particular community will not look at the C class. And B class hesitatingly may look at that. But the C class in a community will look at the C class in the other community. So at that time, the community barriers are gone because of today's economics and other type of power and other things. So this is the one. So what as a social work students, you should look at the C class of each community. Don't deprive. You are belonging to this community or this community like this. The society should have an equivalence, means all the C classes should be brought to the B class or like that only. So your aim should be in that way in order to have a full-fledged or is a leveled society. That's why after joining the university, I was thinking what best we can do to the student community. Then it defined. The first time in India, Madras University recently introduced a subject for undergraduates, social justice as an elective. We framed it. That is available in Tamil also, Samuha Neethi. So in that way, it's the first time, I think from this semester onwards, it is made available to all the affiliated colleges in this way. Then another thing, another very great reference for all your social workers is written by Thiruvalluvar Tirukkural. So everything is there in Tirukkural. So, Aram, Porul, Inbam. So these 3 has a lot of other type of kurals, or the 2-lined poems, and each one says how the society, how you should move, how you should work along, what are the duties like this. So this should be referred as a reference material for you to further you process, further you go into the society like this. So this is from the point of social work what I want to convey, because that may be more relevant to you. And next, more relevant to me, my experience, what I want to share with you. That's the one. I always have a philosophy in my life. Tamil solamna, seivana tirunda chey. Tirumba tirumba seyyada. Seivana tirunda chey, tirumba tirumba seyyada. That means whatever you want to do it with a lot of perfection and don't go on repeat it. When you say don't go on repeat it, what does it mean? Again, I will come to the Philip Kotler, the father of marketing management. What he says, to stand where you are, you should run. To stand where you are, you should run. Otherwise, you may have to run away. நீ நிற்கும் இடத்தை இங்கே வச்சிடலாமே, முடியாதா? Okay, thank you. Let it be. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. The Philip Kotler, father of marketing management, says, நீ நிற்கும் இடத்தை பிடித்துக் கொள்ள வேண்டும் என்றால் ஓடிக்கொண்டே இருக்க வேண்டும், இல்லை என்றால் ஓடிப்போக நேரிடும். That is what he says, to stand where you are, you should run. Otherwise, you may have to run away. You know very well, there is a lot of good examples I can tell you. I'm sure everyone will have this type of electronic gadgets, at least one. At least one. Am I right? Some people may have two, not three. I asked, why do you have a two? He said, sir, I have two hands and 2 ears. I said, there is only one mouth. Why do you have it like this? So like that, if we have, everybody has at least one. Today, I think yesterday, the iPhone i14 has been released. Please don't think that I'm a brand ambassador of iPhone or just for your interesting. In the year 2000, please remember 22 years ago, previously I was in Singapore in 1997. At that time, 95, we were using an electronic gadget called pager. Pager means it's like a mobile one. When somebody wants to talk to you, they will give a message, and the message will be somebody has called you. Then you'll go to a landline phone, from that you can call. That is an SMS. Do you know who started SMS? Short message service. The first SMS short message service was given by Avayar. Atisudi. Aram Seye Virumbu. Mune Vartha. Aruvadu Sinam. Rende Vartha. So that is the shortest way. Innaiku varudhu WhatsApp la. Hi, how are you? Are you coming? Not coming. Why? Mom sick. Okay. These are the 2 words, 1 word. But this was started by Avayar. Aram Seye Virumbu Mune Vartha. Aruvadu Sinam. Rende Vartha. Ivadu Karavel. Rende Vartha. Like that, she designed in 2 words, 3 words, because she might have thought as a prophet. In future, if we give an explanation, the youngsters may not have the time to read and understand. So like that. So this SMS was there. Then after coming to India, I found that cell phone was available, mobile phone. It was a bit expensive at that time. Not only the phone was costly, you have to pay for the incoming calls. Now it's a different type of plans are available, it's okay. For incoming calls also, you have to pay. That's why when the call comes, the fellows used to cut. It'll become a missed call. The history of missed call is like that only. So in Anna University, in 2000, I was a director. Immediately I joined as a professor. I served there about more than 18 years as a professor. And the Vice Chancellor was so gracious to give a mobile phone to the directors and head of the department. So we were very thrilled, because owning a mobile phone was a dream at that time. But he said, at any time we will call you, like this. So we were having the Nokia 3310, was a fantastic phone at that time. And people used to come and ask, can I make a phone call, something like that, because university was paying the tariff also at that time. About 3.5 years of the successful and satisfactory functioning, one day the battery went off. So I went to the nearby, the phone seller, the service seller, I showed the phone, I said, I want the battery for this. Then he looked at the phone this side and that side and said, sir, are you still using the phone? Why? It's a very good phone. No, sir, it's a before Christ model. Before Christ model, you are still selling. The battery is not available. Then what to do? Sir, there is a new phone is there. The same Nokia has given with a color display, and you can listen to FM radio like this. Then no other go, I purchased this. Later, the Nokia also gone. Then new brands came. The Nokia, when it gone, the manager said, our phone, our products were very successful, but the customers' likes and dislikes were different. We were unable to make it. Again, they changed it. Now it has come to the market. So from this, what we think is, even though there is a successful, satisfactory performance is there, there is a demand, unless otherwise the product is not modified to meet the demand, to meet the likes and dislikes of the customers, then the product will not sustain. The same thing what I want to tell my dear young graduates, you have the degree from the University of Madras. Yes, this is a wonderful university, wonderful degree. I have studied in Madras School of Social Work. I have learned a lot. The company has appointed me. But don't feel that that is a saturation. என்னுடைய லட்சியம் முடிந்து விட்டது என்று நீங்கள் நினைக்கக்கூடாது. Still we have to go further crank yourself, motivate yourself, upgrade yourself. Lot of programs are available, lot of modules are available. Today we talk about online education. So like this, you should be able to continuously progress, continuously update in order to meet the demand, in order to retain the job. Just like Philip Kotler said, to stand where you are, you should run. The continuous research and development. That means you should upgrade yourself in this way. Otherwise, sometimes the cherishment may not be there. You may not cherish, but you will vanish. That should not happen. So the continuous regular upgradation is essential. For that, a regular motivation is essential. And your health is also very much important. I understand there is a clinical psychology and psychology courses are there. And because I had made a short film, I produced a short film on psychology. So I don't have time, I would have screened that. I got a national award also. And most of the psychological problems are associated with sometimes congenital, sometimes behavioral. But you know very well there are type of hormones like dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, like this. So the hormones should be maintained at the proper level. For that, the practice is important. Your working and health condition should be maintained well. And today we talk about yoga and other type of practices, and that should be continuously followed. In order to keep yourself upgraded, your health, your body should also come along with you. Your mind should also come along with you. So both the physical and the psychological aspect should be much improved in this. And when you go for a new job, or you may have a startup, the success is always not guaranteed. As I told you in the beginning, the world is not created for you alone. There are a lot of other people, other competitors are there. That in the competitive world, how will you come up with the new ideas? For this, I can quote the history of the famous food industry, whom you know very well, KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. The founder Kentucky Fried Chicken, this Colonel Harlan Sanders from US. When he was a small boy at the age of 11 years old, he lost his father. And he had a younger brother and sister. And his mother was working in a canning factory. So what the mother said, she used to prepare some recipes and tell the boy, you come from the school, you blend the recipes, that means snacks and cook it, give it to the children, kids. Because going and buying cookies from outside was expensive, the family was not able to afford it. So he prepared the recipes, what mother said, and slowly he developed the habit. Then, when he was about to start some business restaurant, he didn't have a place. So he went to a nearby petrol station, that's a petrol pump. And there was a small hall, a room. He rented it and put his house dining table, and he cooked some recipes, new food, and those who comes for the petrol pump, fueling, they had some time in, they come and buy and had it. So like that, because of the quality of the food and the newness and the tasty and the deliciousness of the food, he became famous. Then slowly the business raised, and he tried to introduce how to have a chicken in a different way. You know very well the pressure cooker. Using the pressure cooker, we make, what do you make? A rice cooking, or any to be our dal or anything to be cooked so fast, pressure cooker. So use the same pressure cooker principle for frying. Pressure cooker principle frying, and so that whatever the dish, the meat of the chicken will be very soft and delicious and taste fresh. That's the secret. That's why today there is a second largest chain of restaurants in the world next to McDonald's. So the continuous development, whatever may be the situation, whether you are very poor or whether rich or the environment is not conducive, your effort should be there to promote yourself. This is what the KFC made it. But sometimes you may not have the resource, but still you have some little knowledge, with that you can come up. That's another story of JCB. You know JCB in the roadside, you might have seen. The construction units, some trailers are there, tippers and trailers with the yellow colored one, JCB. Hope you might have seen that. That is Joseph Cyril Bamford. He was a welder, a mechanic. He lost his job after the Second World War in England, near Rochester. He didn't know what to do. His wife was about to deliver a baby in a week time. She said, you lost a job, you have been a welder, you have, what do you have? I have a welding machine. With this you do something, bring money, otherwise we cannot live. So he used a welding machine. He went to a nearby a seller who is selling the scrap materials. He purchased the scrap materials, and with that scrap materials he cut it and welded. He made the first tipper trailer, small tipper trailer. He spent about 2.5 pounds and he sold it 47 pounds. And within a week time, he got the male boy. He named him as Anthony. And like that, he made a second trailer, third trailer like this. Then the company grew up. This is the one. Then he wanted to give the name. Then he thought, you can give the name to the company as Anthony. Then no, she said, his wife, you have the company name as your name. You see, sir, he said, my name is a long name. No, don't give the long name. Take the first letters of the name. It will be catchy, it will be different. So it comes as a J for Joseph, C for Cyril, and B for Bamford. That is called JCB, and throughout the world it's like this. So in this way, you can start up. So I'm talking about from the history. But you may think, sir, why don't you give some example to the digital world today? The digital world today, when you click on, I want to buy something, immediately what comes to me is Amazon.com or Amazon.in. The Amazon was developed by Bezos. Jeffrey Bezos is shortly known as Jeff Bezos. And he was an engineer. He studied electronics and computer from Princeton University, and he was working in a company, he was getting a good job. But his wife told him, no, we should do some startups, some business. He said, I'm a computer engineer, what can we do? No, use your computer knowledge something. So what they did, you purchased some books and started selling the books using their vehicle, garage. Like that, he started selling the books, and they used to stock the books in the house as well as in the basement of the house. And first the Amazon started with the book selling company, and he used this different type of software so that online order of books and they can deliver like this. Online shopping was made by Amazon at that time. So they wanted to give the name. His wife said, the longest ever never drying river is Amazon. So he gave the name Amazon like that. His wife suggested and the name was given. And today, Amazon gives any product, whatever you want, it is available. That's why if you see the logo Amazon, there is a arrow just below the word Amazon, an orange color arrow. It starts at A and ends at Z. That means A to Z, the products are available. And it gives us a concave curve. It is like the lower lip of a smiling person. It indicatively shows that any customer who buys our product always have a smile on their face. So like this, the smile is guaranteed. So whoever goes from Madras School of Social Work, when you're employed, your employer should have the smile. Yes, the graduates or the postgraduate from this school is making the company smiling and successful. So for that, your continuous effort and work is very much essential. So with this, I think it's over. Can I complete? Oh. So with this, let me conclude. So I wish you all the best. The world is full of opportunities, much good opportunities everywhere. We used to organize job fairs. At the time, the company says So there we have a lot of opportunities, but the only thing we don't have qualified candidates, but they have the qualifications. So you should mold yourself to the need of the companies. That is a need-based company. Need-based personality should be there. The candidate should be, then only the job or other profession or startups can be successful. With this, I wish all the best. Thanks for the management has given me the opportunity to be here.
Let the candidates be now presented by the HODs.
Mr. Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person from the Department of Social Work who have been certified by after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of the University of Madras. Master of Philosophy in Social Work, J. Aishwarya. Krishna Priya. Subila Vinci. Master of Social Work, Deepak. Divya Bharati P. Imran R.S. Jaffrin. Kezia. Krishna Rattinam. Nandini Srinivasan. Parvada Sundari. Ramya S. Rohit Jason. Saranya G. Satya Anandi. Srinivasan. Siddharth OJ. Swarna. Venkatesan, Vignesh, Vinodini R, Agila D, Angela Daniel, Arya V, Chris Nirmal, Gina Jose, Madhumita R, Nitin Babu, Ramya M, Sanjay Karthik, Vishnu K, Akil Kumar, Ansi Babu, Siju Silpa, Hemalata, Jitin Krishna, Loganayagi, Paul Salaman, Pungodai T, Razia KG, Sangeeta Jilan, Jayalakshmi M,
Mr. Principal, I present unto you the candidate in person from the Department of Social Work Shift 2 who have been certified by after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of University of Madras. Tamil Selvan K, Abhinaya SKM, Devi Priyadashni, Merin M. Joy, Miloshni R, Naveen Raj S, Nityashri V, Nityashri yes, Preeta Paul, Shambhavi yes, Sharon Justin, Charumati M, Harinesh M, Rohini, yes. Shaktivel Pandi, M. Saranya, A. Sri Lakshmi Anantanarayanan. Tefilla Beatrice R. Ching Biak Lien Suyantak. Kanmani, yes. Tamal Selvi, KP. Udaya G. Iron Priscilla. Vaishnavi J. Akshaya A. Agnes Raphael. Darshni J. Kritika N. Shalini D. Shubdharana. Mohammad Tariq. Sajan Tirukuran. John E.T. Jacob.
Mr. Principal, I present unto you the candidate in the Department of Psychology who have been certified by the examination to duly qualified to receive the degrees of the University of Madras. Master of Philosophy Psychology, Manikandan S. Master of Science Counseling Psychology, Akash. Anjana Narayanan. Archana. Balgis Sabha. Divya Varshini. Hasita. Hema Kritika. Janaki. Manisha. Yashvi Reddy. Niveta D. Ponmani Anjana. Rajashri. Roshini, Shalini, Srinath, Teja Bhargavi, Jayashri, Kasturi Devi, Pooja, Shriba,
Mr. Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person from the Department of Development Management who have been certified by after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of University of Madras. Angel Krena D. Anton Stainless E. Arnika Saranya T. Hemant M. Jaslyn Bhakyam J. John Sudan P. Vimalesh M. Maheshwari M. Mary Rashita M. Nirmal Prasad B. Paulomi Shutradhar. Ragini K.R. Revant K. Sajeev Kumar. Samyuk S. Satyaraj S. Shilpa S. Uma R. Vidya K. Zarin Merin Shaji. Abhinesh A. Abhirami M. Ashwini M. Ashwin Kumar V. Prashant G. Joseph Ivan. Naveen Raj S. Jnana Soundari B. Aravinda Sivabalan J.
Mr. Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Department of MAHRM who have been certified by after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of the University of Madras. Asta Malhotra. Anita Trisha Ajit. Arpit Paul. Jayashri. Jenny Sweetlin. Johanna. Joseph Rajkumar. Kavi Priya. Manikandan. Periya Nayagi Priscilla. Rishma. Riva. Ruben Godley Matthew. Sai Shri. Sana. Sandhya. Shruti Narayanan. Sneha. Solomon. Sonal George. Sonia Alapet. Sri Kiran. Subiksha Nandini. Subikta Subramanian. Swarnima. Vignesh. Malavika. Malavika. Shalini. Sophia Veronica John. Arundhati Menon. Kritika. Vinmita. Angeline Rishma. Vaishali Kalyan. Vinodini. Sashmita.
Mr. Principal, I present unto you the candidate in person, the Department of MA HROD, who have been certified by after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of the University of Madras. Angel, yes. Arunmoli NG. Ashruta R. Balaji J. Beulah Irene Jonan. Bhakya Lakshmi B. Deepthi Sai A. Disha T. Divya Bharati S. Dorina Ruth. Durga Menon. Harish Raghav. Ilaya Bharati R. Jonan. Kirtana B. Kesia Evangeline. Naushat Ali. Pavitra Vijayaraghavan. Priyanka. Ranjika MP. Samyukta Rao. Sanjay Kumar AJ. Satish Kumar. Shian Maria. Shri Prada. Sibya Sarah. Sudhi AS. Suraj. Tennavan. Tilak Raj yes. Vaisak. Varsha A. Vinita Yam. Winslet Bellica. Christina. Sanjana Suresh. Abhinaya AS. Gipsy Trinta. Mageshwari N. Pavitra Haridasa. Vaishnavi. Welfare Anthony Ajay.
Mr. Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Department of Social Entrepreneurship who have been certified by, after examination, to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of the University of Madras. Nivedita P. Pamela S. Sivaranjani M. Varsha Darshini R. Sravya J. Adas G. Naik.
Mr. Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Department of Social Work, BSW, who have been certified by, after examination, to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of the University of Madras. Aditya, Afrin Maimuna, Anushree, David Pranith, Danisha VK, Esther Emily Thomas, Harini VR, Hemala, Moni Virginia, John Paul, Kirtana Devi, Kirtana, Kritik, Manoj, Michelle Maria, Mikhail John Luker, Maulishwaran, Nehia Mahesh Nair, Niveda, Preetika, Rajavartini, Ram Durvin Krishna, Ramya, Sabita, Shweta Ji, Srisha, Subhash, Subiksha, Tarakesh, Vaishali, Vidyashree, Vishal, Vishnupriya, Rupesh, Jack Clinton, Nitish Babu, Naresh Kumar. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Department of BSc Psychology who have been certified by after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of the University of Madras. Akansha Malhotra, Alan K. Peter, Amrita B., Aarti S., Brinda VB, Deepak SH, Deepika EK, Gulshan Kareem M, Hana M, Indra Priyadarshini J, Jiva Pradayini, Joel Christy Raphael, Kirtana S., Ashish Bhargav L., Madhulya Nidhi A., Manushri R., Mawahirul Fawazima S., Mike Jenna M., Nandita M., Pamina P., Pritika Shivani S., Nisha R.K., Rebecca, Renuga Shri K., Reshika E., Saranya S., Shenbaga Nitila R., Shilpa S., Shivani S., Soundarya SS. Tanvi Santosh Kamath. Vaishnavi Vaidyalingam. Vishnupriya S. Adira S. And Litishwaran K. Thank you.
Mr. Principal, under the laws of the university, I present unto you in absentia the following number of candidates who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees and diplomas of the University of Madras in the respective departments. MPhil nil, MPhil Social Work nil, MPhil MSW Aided 5, MSW Shift 2 11, MPhil Psychology 1, MSc Counseling Psychology 3, MA DM 8, MA HRM 4, MA HROD 3, MA SE 4, BSW 6, and BSc Psychology 13. Thank you.
All graduates, please stand up. Repeat after me. We are going to take the pledge. We shall, in thought, word, and deed, ever endeavor to be scrupulously honest in the discharge of our duties in our profession, and shall uphold the dignity and integrity of our profession and the honor of our university. We shall uphold and advance social order and the well-being of our fellow members, and shall devote all our energy to promote unity, integrity, and secular ideal of our country. I dissolve the graduation ceremony. Now, national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन